Hey guys, thanks for coming. My name's Harry, and this is a film about prime numbers and love. Enjoy. "59 wakes up on the wrong side of the bed. Realizes all his hairs on one side of his head takes just under a minute. To work out that it's because of the way that he slept, he finds the clothes and gets dressed. He can't help but look in the mirror and be subtly impressed how he looks rough around the edges and yet casually messed. As he glances out the window, sees the sight that he is blessed with of 60 from across the street. Now 60 was beautiful, perfectly trimmed cuticles, dressed in something suitable and never rude or crude at all. Unimprovable, right on time as usual, more on cue than a snooker ball, but like to play it super cool. 59 wanted to tell her that he knew her favourite flower. He thought of her every second, every minute, every hour, but he knew it wouldn't work. He'd never get the goal, because although she lived across the street, they came from different worlds. Well, 59 admired 60's perfectly round figure. 60 thought 59 was odd. One of his favourite films was 101 Dalmatians. She, of course, preferred the sequel. He romanticized the idea they were star-crossed lovers. They could overcome the odds and evens because they had each other, while she maintained the strict views imposed on her by her mother that separate could not be equal. And though at the time he felt stupid and dumb for trying to love a girl controlled by her stupid mum, he should have been comforted by the simple sum. Take 59 away from 60 and you're left with the one. Sure enough, after 2 months of moping around, 61 days later, 61 was who he found. He had lost his keys and his parents were out, so one day after school he went round to her house, and as he noticed the slightly wonky numbers on the door, he wondered why he never introduced himself before. As she let him in, his jaw dropped in awe. 61 was like 60 with a little bit more. She had prettier eyes and an approachable smile like him, rough around the edges, casual style, and like him everything was in disorganized piles, and like him her mum didn't mind. Her friend stayed a while cause she was like him and he liked her. He reckoned she would like him if she knew he was like her, and it was different this time. These feelings felt proper, so he plucked up the courage and asked for her number. She said,
"I'm 61.
He grinned.
"I'm 59. And today I've had a really nice time. So tomorrow, if you want, you could come over to mine?"
She said,
Yeah, I love talking to someone just as quirky."
So she agreed to this unofficial first date. In the end, he was only ready 1 minute early, but that didn't matter cause she arrived 1 minute late. And from that moment on, there was non-stop chatter. How they loved X Factor, how they had two factors, how that didn't matter. Distinctiveness made them better. By the end of the night, they knew that they were meant together, and as time went by, their relationship deepened. He found all the little things about her more appealing. He had complicated ways of telling her his feelings, like his reasoning of why it would work between them, he explained.
"You're 61. I'm 59. Rotated round, upside down, that's 1965. The age that one might get a job until the day that they retire. Of course it will work, because we've got the world to be inspired."
And one day she was talking about stuck up 60. She noticed that 59 looked a bit shifty. He blushed and told her of his crush.
Best thing that never happened.
61 was clever,
Because it led to us.
not prone to jealousy. She looked him in the eyes and she told him quite tenderly,
"You're 59, I'm 61. Together we combine to become twice what 60 could ever be."
and at this point 59 had tears in his eyes. Was so glad to have this one-of-a-kind girl in his life. He told her the very definition of being prime was the only one in himself could his heart divide, and she was the one he wanted to give his heart to. She said she felt the same, and now she knew the films were half true, cause that wasn't real love. That love was just a sample. When it came to real love, they were a prime example.